follow the guidelines issued by the government and also WHO. I welcome all of you in my online class. In my previous classes, I have to taught you about direct and indirect speech narration. We have also discussed some rules and also discussed about what is direct speech and indirect speech. So today in this video, you have to start by according to rules. What are the important rules to change direct to indirect? I have to taught you one by one every rules in detail. Now let's start with the example. First is, you can look here. Direct speech is divided into two parts. First part is reporting word and second part is reported speech. In my previous lecture, I have taught you when the reporting word is belong to present tense and future tense, then we cannot change into the reported speech according to tense. We are going to discuss first changing about to according to tense. Look here. Ram says Sneha is singing song. First, we have to know about what is Ram says, in which tense reporting word belong. We found out that Ram says it belong to present indefinite tense. So according to rule, we cannot change reported speech in the tense. Ram says that Sneha is singing song. This is the indirect part of the Ram says Sneha is singing song, because we have not changed into the tense in this direct part. Sneha is singing song, it belongs to present continuous tense, and also we can't change anything in the indirect part. Sneha is singing song because it is the belong to direct present tense. Let us see the other example. Rama will say, I am reading story. Rama will say, I am reading story. First at all, we have to know about what tense belong to reporting word. This reporting word belong to future tense. So according to the rule, we cannot change anything in the tense of reported speech. The indirect speech of this direct speech, Rama will say that I. Look here. I is a pronoun. Here we use the second rule according to pronoun. Pronoun is a word which is used on the place of noun. So one is very important rule here. related to pronoun, changing of pronoun. S for n upon 1, 2, 3, it means S for subject, O for object, and N for no change. First means first person, second means second person, third means third person. The rule is that when pronoun is belong to first person, then it should be changed according to subject of reporting verb, and when the pronoun is belong to second person, then we can change it according to object of the reporting verb, and when it belongs to third person, then there is no change into third person. Let us see what is first person, second person, and third person. First person, second person, and third person. First person, the pronoun belong to first person. I, me, my, mine, we, our, us, ours. Second person, in second person only 3 words: you, your, and yours. And in third person all the words except first person and second person. Suppose that he, she, it, they, those, etc. Ram, Shyam, Mohan, etc. Now, when the pronoun belong to first person, then it should be changed according to subject. Let's see. Here, the I is belong to first person, so it will be changed according to subject. Subject is Rama. Rama is a female, so according to Rama, we can write here she. She. What is used with she? She include is in present continuous tense. She is reading story. Now let us see once again. Rama will say, I am reading story. In that part of this direct part, Rama will say that she is reading story. Now, I will give you these examples. Suman said to Mayank. Suman said to Mayank, I have finished work. What will be indirect of this direct part? Suman said to Mayank. First, we have to know about which tense belong to reporting verb. Suman said to. It is belong to past tense. When reporting verb belong to past tense, then reported speech will be changed according to tense. Present indefinite. Present indefinite should be changed into past indefinite. Present continuous should be changed into past continuous. Like this, present perfect should be changed into past perfect. Present perfect continuous should be changed into past perfect continuous. past indefinite change into past perfect, past continuous change into past perfect continuous and past perfect continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. In these tenses there is no change. According to this rule, we change every tense if the tense belong to present indefinite, we change into past indefinite. When tense belong to present continuous, then we should change into past continuous, and when the tense belong to perfect tense, present perfect tense, we should change into past perfect tense. Like this, if the reporting verb belong to past indefinite, we should change past perfect, and past continuous should be changed into past perfect continuous, and there will be no change into past perfect and past perfect continuous. Let us start. Now look here. In this example, this tense is belong to past tense, so it will be changed according to tense. This is belong to present perfect tense. This is belong to present perfect, and it will be changed into past perfect. Rule number 6. Present perfect will be changed into past perfect. Now look here. What will be the indirect part of this example? Suman said to should be changed into told. When reporting verb has a object, then we should change into told. Suman told Mayan. Remove the inverted comma and put conjunction that. I is first person, so it will be changed according to Suman. Suman. For Suman, we can use here pronoun he, had changed into had finished word. Now look here. First changing is told, second changing is that, third changing is he, fourth changing is had. There are 4 changing in this example. I explain once again. We write here told instead of said to, and we put here that by moving inverted comma as a conjunction. And now here I write he is written here according to rules of a pronoun. First person change according to subject. The subject is Suman, so here we write pronoun he. Had changed according to tense. Present perfect tense change into past perfect tense. So these are 4 changing in this example. I hope you have understood it very clearly. Now dear friends, we have discussed about the third rule, changing in interrogative sentences. What are the rules in interrogative sentences? First, you have to know about what is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence are those sentences which are used to make some query. Make some query. Suppose that when, what, where are interrogative words are used in the interrogative sentence, and at last we use interrogative marks, question mark at the end of the all types of interrogative sentence. Let us see the example of interrogative sentence. Teacher said to student, are you going to school? Teacher said to student, are you going to school? So we have to change said to into asked or inquired. Interrogative sentence are two types. First type interrogative sentence. You can also say yes or no type interrogative sentence when the answer of any questions are yes or no. That sentence called yes or no type interrogative sentence. And when any interrogative sentence start with interrogative words like when, where, who, that are called second type interrogative sentence. Here is the rules for first type and second type of interrogative sentence. Let us see for the first type of interrogative sentence. First type of interrogative sentence always start with the helping verb. Always start with the helping verb. Helping verb of the sentence come with the first position of any interrogative, first type interrogative sentence. Here, teacher asked student, now remove inverted comma and write here if or whether. If, you can also write whether. If you should be changed according to object, and here object is student, so write here he. Are you are going to school? First we convert into affirmative sentence, then that will be you are going to school, and you are going to school should be changed according to tense. He was going to school. Interrogative marks will be changed into full stop. We make interrogative sentence into, we change interrogative sentence into affirmative sentence. Let's see one example more. Suresh said to Mohan, where are you working? Suresh said to Mohan, where are you working? In this sentence, you can see here this interrogative sentence start with interrogative word, so it is second type interrogative sentence. Then the role of this sentence is other to role of first type interrogative sentence. Now look here. Suresh said to will change according to rule. It will be changed into asked Mohan. This word is used as a conjunction here, where this interrogative sentence change into affirmative sentence, then it will be you are working, and this is belong to present continuous tense, and present continuous tense should be changed into past continuous tense, and the helping verb of past continuous tense for the are should be he was working. Now dear students, I am going to explain all the rules and regulations taught by me today in Hindi also, so that you can understand it easily. First, डायरेक्ट और इनडायरेक्ट के दो पार्ट होते हैं, जैसा मैंने आपको बताया. फर्स्ट पार्ट रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब एंड सेकंड पार्ट रिपोर्टेड स्पीच के नाम से जाना जाता है. चेंज करने के जो भी रूल्स हैं वह अकॉर्डिंग टू टेंस, अकॉर्डिंग टू पर्सन, इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस, इंपेरेटिव सेंटेंसेस, इस जो 6 या 7 आपको रूल्स यहाँ दिख रहे हैं, इन सभी रूल्स की हम बारी बारी से चर्चा करेंगे. आज आपको फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड रूल्स के बारे में कुछ जानकारी दी गई और आप उसको अच्छे से नियम को सीखेंगे और अपने लिए उसको साबित करेंगे. फर्स्ट जो एग्जांपल जो मैंने आपको बताया, यदि रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब प्रेजेंट टेंस या फ्यूचर टेंस में होता है तो रिपोर्टेड स्पीच का वाक्य नहीं बदलता. जैसे आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं, पहला एग्जांपल, राम से दैट, राम से स्नेहा इज सिंगिंग सॉन्ग, यह प्रेजेंट टेंस से है, इसलिए यहाँ कोई परिवर्तन नहीं किया गया. राम से कंजंक्शन दैट आप यूज करेंगे, स्नेहा इज सिंगिंग सॉन्ग, स्नेहा इज सिंगिंग सॉन्ग, स्नेहा इज सिंगिंग सॉन्ग, इन दोनों में कोई परिवर्तन नहीं है. नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल में जो आपको बताया गया, राम विल से आई एम रीडिंग स्टोरी, राम विल से दिस इज बिलोंग टू फ्यूचर टेंस. सो इस वाक्य में भी कोई परिवर्तन टेंस के अकॉर्डिंग तो नहीं होगा. यहाँ पर हमने लिखा राम विल से डैड सी इज रीडिंग स्टोरी, आई एम रीडिंग स्टोरी, यानी सी इज रीडिंग स्टोरी. आई को सी चेंज किया गया अकॉर्डिंग टू प्रोनाउन, सर्वनाम संबंधी नियमों के आधार पर. यहाँ पर आई क्योंकि फर्स्ट पर्सन से बिलोंग करता था, इसलिए इसको चेंज किया गया सब्जेक्ट के अनुसार, और सब्जेक्ट यहाँ पर स्त्री वाले शब्द है, इसलिए इसके लिए यहाँ पर सी का यूज किया गया. नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल में मैंने आपको बताया, यदि रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब पास्ट टेंस का होता है तो उसमें निम्न अनुसार परिवर्तन करते हैं. प्रेजेंट टेंस को पास्ट में चेंज करते हैं, पास्ट इंडेफिनिट को पास्ट परफेक्ट, पास्ट कंटीन्यूअस को पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटीन्यूअस, और पास्ट परफेक्ट और परफेक्ट कंटीन्यूअस में कोई चेंज नहीं करते हैं. तो इसके अकॉर्डिंग एक एग्जांपल से इसको समझेंगे. सुमन सेड टू मयंक आई हैव फिनिश्ड वर्क, सुमन मयंक से बोला मैंने अपना कार्य पूरा कर लिया. आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं सुमन सेड, ये पास्ट टेंस है, ऑब्जेक्ट भी है, और यहाँ पर आई हैव फिनिश्ड प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस है. तो इसके अकॉर्डिंग जो चेंजिंग किया गया, सुमन टोल्ड, सेड टू को टोल्ड में बदला गया, मयंक अपनी जगह पे है, आई को चेंज किया गया, सब्जेक्ट सुमन के अकॉर्डिंग तो ही हो गया, और हैड को चेंज किया गया तो हैड हुआ, फिनिश्ड वर्ब अपने स्थान पर जैसे का तैसा बना. एक एग्जांपल और इंटरोगेटिव से लेते हैं. इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस में जैसा मैंने बताया, कॉमा हटाते समय उसके स्थान पर इफ या वेदर का प्रयोग करते हैं फर्स्ट टाइप इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस के लिए, और सेड टू को हटाकर आस्क्ड या इंक्वायर्ड का यूज करते हैं. आप इस एग्जांपल को पहली बार समझेंगे. टीचर सेड टू स्टूडेंट आर यू गोइंग टू स्कूल, टीचर ने स्टूडेंट से पूछा क्या तुम स्कूल जा रहे हो. टीचर आस्क्ड स्टूडेंट इफ ही वाज गोइंग टू स्कूल. इफ हमने क्यों यूज किया, क्योंकि यह फर्स्ट टाइप इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस है, इसलिए यहाँ पर हमने इफ का यूज किया. सेकेंड टाइप इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस में इफ का यूज नहीं करेंगे, जो इंटरोगेटिव वर्ड होगा उसी को कंजंक्शन मान लिया जाएगा. सुरेश सेड टू मोहन वेयर आर यू वर्किंग, सुरेश सेड टू को चेंज किया आंख में, मोहन को मोहन लिखेंगे, वेयर वेयर ही होगा यहाँ पर, यू आर वर्किंग ऐसे यहाँ पढ़ेंगे और यू आर वर्किंग को चेंज करेंगे तो पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस होगा यू वर वर्किंग। तो यू को चेंज करेंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू ऑब्जेक्ट एंड ऑब्जेक्ट इज मोहन, तो मोहन के अंदर यहाँ पर जाएगा ही, और ही के अकॉर्डिंग हम यूज करते हैं हैव यूर वॉच, तो ही वाज वर्किंग। सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू watching this video and listen be carefully, and also retain all the rules and examples taught by me in your notebook and practice with more new examples. For them, keep watching, keep learning. Thank you. Have a nice day.